Here we're going to take a look at the replay from Epic Grade, getting ready for the Grade 3 Perryville this Saturday at Keeneland. Coming off a long layoff, this is going to be the May 4th Kentucky Downs with Epic right here, and he hasn't ran since then. A couple little things we're going to look at that I think make him an interesting bet, especially at 20-1 as one of the few speed horses in this 7 furlong sprint. All right, here he is at the 21 position, way on the outside, pretty much as wide as you're going to get in American dirt racing as far as I know. So a really hard trip. He's got to get out there quick. Here he is. And he does so. They really send him, but look how wide he is. Just so much extra ground he's having to cover. And they keep sending him. These speed figures on this Kentucky Downs race came back looking pretty slow if you just look at the speed figures, but I'm not exactly sure how they compare the Kentucky Downs race to what other races. Just because they did 23 seconds on a mile and a quarter, or a mile and a half, whatever it is, race, which is relatively fast, comparing it to other Churchill Downs races. So I'm not sure why the speed figures were so slow, but I think it's a pretty quick pace. And here he's still on the outside pretty wide. He's trying to comes up with a second attempt at the lead somewhere. I think this is it. Yeah, here he's pushing the lead again, trying to just get some kind of better trip into the stretch on the lead. Just really pushing the horse. And it's just a hard trip. Gets eaten up now by the traffic. But I think that the wide trip, seeing he has that early speed, and this is obviously a much further distance than the 7 furlongs, but if he can show that early speed from a much closer in rail position, he's on the outside again in this race this Saturday, but it's the 12th position obviously, which should make it a lot more interesting to see him get the lead again in this race where there's not a lot of speed. He's one of there's maybe two inside horses, so he can come from the outside and kind of press these inside horses or just get a tracking trip on a quicker pace, and he should have that finishing stamina at 7 furlongs compared to this mile and a quarter marathon race against a lot better company. We'll watch this first bit again. He's on the outside about 4 wide. That's after making that huge cross from the 21 post. It's again still about 3 wide over there. And again, I don't know why these fractions came back as being slow. I don't think they are that slow, especially considering this is a 20 horse race. They're going to have to send it a bit. And for a mile and a quarter, I think these are relatively solid fractions that obviously didn't hold up. And here they tried to send them again. And he's just been outside wide this entire time. He's come in, 3, 4, 5, 6 lengths wide. Yeah, and he just gets eaten up. Just some interesting things that I think make him an interesting bet in this 7 furlong race this Saturday.